Alright? Shalom, shalom. This is Romans 12 and 1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahawah, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahawah, which is your reasonable service. Alright, so our service, our duties is to present ourselves, our bodies, as a living sacrifice. Alright. Now, when we doing that, that means like going out on the highways and the byways, prophesying unto the lost sheep of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those are the children of Israel. Alright. Now, with us presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? That's another way of fearing the Lord, because we doing what He told us to do. He told us to go on the highways and byways. He told us to fish for the elect. All right, fish for His sheep that's lost. All right. So that's what we're supposed to be doing. That's our reasonable service. All right. That's like Yahawah giving us those talents. You know what I'm saying? Those gifts, so we can produce more gifts. All right. Let that water flow. Let that light shine. So other brothers, you know what I'm saying? So our brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, can receive the light too. So they can receive the water too. You know what I'm saying? Verse 2, it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that's good, that acceptable and perfect will of Yahawah. So we gotta be holy people. We have to be separated, set apart, in solitude with this world. Alright? We cannot please Yahawah in this world. Alright? We can't. There's no way. Alright? So we gotta, if we're gonna cleave on to one, we, you know what I'm saying, we gotta let go of the other. So for northern us to truly fear Yahawah, we have to cleave unto Him and His words, His truth, and not the words of the world, the ways of the world. We gotta follow His paths. Alright? Transfer your mind, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta transfer our mind from the wickedness, from what we used to do, and transform into what we gotta do and what we need to do and what we should be doing. Alright? And that's doing the will and the works of Yahawah. Alright? So that we can prove, you know what I'm saying, that we are so we can prove that we are not honored, but able to redeem the kingdom, redeem the, you know what I'm saying, our salvation, be able to classify ourselves as being one of His sheep, one of His servants. All right. Because when we do the will and the works of Yahawah, you know what I'm saying, it pleases Him. Right? And when it pleases Him that we doing the works, He gonna bless us. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give us our heart's desires if we continue in the faith and believe on Him. Alright? This is verse 3. It says, for I say through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as Yahawah hath dealt to every man the measure of faith. Alright, so being in this truth, you know what I'm saying, every brother, you know what I'm saying, not gonna have the same gift. Every brother not gonna have the same talent. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Every brother got their own level of faith. Alright? Given from Yahawah. Alright? So don't ever think that, you know what I'm saying, you're above a brother because you got, you know what I'm saying, more talents. You know what I'm saying? Just stay humble, you know what I'm saying, and help that brother grow too. You know what I'm saying? Help that brother so he could attain more talents. Just like how Yahawah gave you those talents, alright? Alright. So it says, but to think soberly, it says, according as Yahawah hath dealt with to every man the measure of faith. So every brother, you know what I'm saying, he have his own lot. You know what I'm saying? Every brother, you know what I'm saying, like, let's say One brother may be good at with speaking. One brother may be good at reading, or one brother may be good at with doing other things with their hands, or you know what I'm saying, or so forth. So you know what I'm saying. Don't envy your brother. Don't despise your brother. You know what I'm saying, because he may have more than you. Just take. You know what I'm saying. Don't I'm gonna say to take it in, but just pray about it. Pray to Yahawah Shem Yahushua. Ask him, can he give you more talents, more gifts, and he'll bless you with it. You know what I'm saying. As long as you're doing his works, he gonna give you whatever you want. All right. Verse 4 it says, For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office. All right. So we are many members in the body of Hamashiach. All right. But we don't have the same office. You know what I'm saying? It's order it's order within this truth. All right. And you know what I'm saying, like each brother, you know what I'm saying, they have their own lot, they have their own office of faith. All right. So we should work on ourselves within that lot of faith until Yahawah Shem Yahushua give us more. All right. So we gotta be patient. We gotta be patient and have faith. You know what I'm saying, and just take with what Yahawah Shem Yahushua give us and make the best of it. All right. Verse 5 it says, so we being many are one body in Hamashiach, and every one members one of another, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us. Whether prophecy, prophesy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith. All right. So having these gifts from Yahawah Shem Yahushua, let us, you know what I'm saying, enhance those gifts. Let us build those gifts up and make more gifts, man. All right. And let us prophesy. Let us prophesy to the lost sheep, to the Gentiles, the confusion of faces. All right, because they still a part of Yahawah Shem Yahushua's sheepfold. All right. And let me go to Luke chapter 19, verse 11. Oh, Shalaki, chapter 19, verse 11. All right. So this Luke 19:11, it says, and as they heard these things, let me start from 10. It says, for the Son of Man is come to seek and to save that which was lost. And as they heard these things, he added and spoke a parable, because he was nigh to Jerusalem, and because they thought that the kingdom of Yahawah should immediately appear. It says, he said, therefore, a certain noble man went into a far country to receive from himself a kingdom and to return. And he called his 10 servants. And that noble man, that's talking about Yahushua, all right? It says, and he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. All right. So this is Yahushua again. This is another scenario that Yahushua had gave his disciples and his servants his goods. You know what I'm saying? His servant, not his service, but his service. You know what I'm saying? Different works. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's money. You know what I'm saying? He gave his servants some money, right? He says, and he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. It says, but his citizens hated him and sent a message after him saying, we will not have this man to reign over us. Right? That's just like how our people is today. You know what I'm saying? Our people wanna call on all these other guys. You know what I'm saying? And they follow out these other guys' paths and rules and regulations, but they don't want to follow after Yahawah Shem Yahushua's instructions and his paths. Right? They're saying they want another man. They want somebody else to reign over them. They don't want Yahawah to reign over them. All right? And that's the same mentality our people is in right now. They want to worship Black Panther more than they want to worship Yahawah. Verse 15 it says, and it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, Then he commanded those servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading. It says, Then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound have gained 10 pounds. And he said unto him, Well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10 cities. So there again, with this little work that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is giving us, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make the best of it and do what we need to do with it, so we can gain more in the end time. You know what I'm saying? When we make it to the end of the race. Alright? Verse 18. It says, And the second came, saying, Lord, thy pound have gained 5 pounds. And he said likewise to him, Be thou also over 5 cities. And another came, saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound, which I have kept laid up in a napkin. For I feared thee, because thou art an austere man. Let me go to that word austere man. But let me finish the scripture. It says, Thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. So that there again, you know what I'm saying? With the works that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has given us, we have to be diligent with it. We got to hold fast and do the will and the works of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Alright? So let me go to Luke. Alright, so that word austere, meaning, it says, of mind and manners harsh, rough, rigid, strict. Alright, so we'll go back here. So verse 21, it says, For I fear thee, because thou art a strict man, or rough man. Thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. Alright? So again, the servant, he was given some money from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the money that he did not produce, he did not multiply or gain any more or any less. He basically, you know what I'm saying, he hid his talent. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't faithful. He wasn't a faithful servant. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't being fearful to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He didn't fear him, because if he feared him, he would have followed instructions. Alright? The beginning of knowledge is what? Proverbs 1. We'll go back to Proverbs 1 and 5. It said, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So he was a fool because he hid his talent and he didn't do the will and the works of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Alright. Verse 22. It says, And he saith unto him, Out of thine own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knewest that I was a rough man, a strict man, taking up that I laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. Wherefore then gavest not thou my money into the bank, that at my coming I might have required my own with usury? And he said unto them that stood by, Take from him the pound, and give it to him that have 10 pounds. Alright? So the moral of the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? If we don't take heed, if we don't do what's needed, what's instructed of us to do, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they're gonna take that talent, they're gonna take that gift, they're gonna take that water, they're gonna take that meat, they're gonna take that bread away from you and give it to somebody else. Alright? So with that being said, we're gonna give our praise to Yahawah Shem Yahushua. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua. Let's keep doing the works. Let's keep doing the will and the works of them, so we can make it out of here, so we can seek salvation, you know what I'm saying, and not death, right? And I want to say shalom to the Akim, shalom to the elders, shalom to the apostles, and shalom.